Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning with me, Brigand Hall. Let's enter Basin. Clear this out, then we have another dungeon before we head to the House of Vengeance. Oh, whoops. Oh, there's more here than I thought. Oh, neat. That's a nice little surprise. Alright, it looks like it probably loops all the way around, so we'll just pick a path and go down it. Hey, we haven't looked at my Aegon set yet. It's basically the Warsworn set, but it's red. And I think was the cape solid on the Warsworn set, or did it have two different pieces of cloth coming down from the shoulders? I don't remember. Yeah, looks pretty sweet. I do wish the game explored elemental puzzles a little more often, because I think the web mechanic is only in like 2 locations in the entire game, where you need fire to get past them. Like a little bit more of that in the game would make it more fun and give you a reason to use different items or spells as well. More incentive.
It is good to see another in this place. I could not bear to see all the pain being caused, when I am the one who wishes to remove pain. I tried to help above. When I was attacked by Tuatha, I found shelter here, and now I'm afraid there is still madness above.
Prismere Basin.
It may seem unsettling that I would take solace in a place like this, but I have time to hone my talents. Time away from the madness above.
Terenda.
The Tuatha tried to punish me for being a healer, but I was fortunate to escape to this place. I do not know what will become of me. Only that I wish to stay away from any Tuatha that may be nearby.
Okay, Tuatha.
I have seen them, the things they can do. It was why I chose to help. And then, the things they did to me just because I was helping. I thought perhaps I would stay away, down here, but every place I find seems touched by Prismere. So I stopped searching. Until we meet another time.
Alright, so there's just a healer down here if I ever need a healer, which I probably won't. Now we go to Cann-Rane. Anytime I say that, I want to say Cad Bane, the bounty hunter from Star Wars, but it's not. It's Cann-Rane or Cann-Rane. No reason to jump over there. We'll just go this way. Nope, we do have to jump down there. Ha! Joke's on me. Alright, are you guys done jumping out of the ground?
I've never killed a mortal. Face your
Oh, sorry, I meant to say, and you never will, when he said, I've never killed a mortal, when he attacked me. My bad. Thought I said it out loud, I realized I was just thinking it to myself. Alright, one more dungeon, and then we're in the final stretch of the game. Or the final stretch, I guess. I don't know if Bale, I think I mentioned this last episode, I don't know if Bale's going to be just a dungeon, or if it's going to be like a whole region. Granted, the regions in Alabastra are not very large. Oh, this is cool. Okay. My peace with killing you? I think I'm over it. But I appreciate your concern. Alright, so it loops all the way back around that way. Yeah, the Prismere is a little bit more prominent in this dungeon already. This is cool. Hidden doors galore. And side quests. Leggings of the Ascendant. Alright, Master Belm.
You are no Tuatha. It's been so long since I've faced one not consumed with madness.
Gadflow.
Gadflow. Ha! He was the court jester, you know, before he was king.
Cann-Rane.
Gadflow keeps us here to do his bidding. Otherwise we certainly would not oblige these gruesome wishes of his.
Aren't you Tuatha? Let's repair my stuff. Aren't you Tuatha?
No, I am not. Not in the heart of my essence. And this they knew. I could not disguise my nature. So I was made to work as you see me here. Oh, what I would not give to be free of this place.
How did you come here?
When Gadflow began his war, he sent his minions forth to find the finest Master Makers among the Winter Lands. When they crushed the House of Ashmore, I was dragged here and made to craft swords, greaves, and shields of Prismere.
I could help.
The Witch Knight Anira still keeps this place, but perhaps we could create our own way to take care of that. Kill the two Tuatha overlords that stand guard upstairs. Once they are dead, bring me one of their shattered weapons from their body. You bring that to me, and I'll see what I can make you. The price is free if you promise to use the weapon I forged to bring down Witch Knight Anira.
Witch Knight Anira?
She does Gadflow's bidding as well. He sent her here to enforce our imprisonment. If only we could free ourselves. As long as she is here, so are we.
Where can I find the guards?
There are two Tuatha overlords just above us upstairs. Their shift starts about this time. If you're a stealthy one, you may be able to easily sneak up on them and take them out.
I'm not worried about being stealthy. I want them to know that I'm coming for them. In fact, there's another quest up here.
Who visits me here?
What sort of weapon can you make?
For this special task, I can forge one of 3 types of weapon. I will let you choose which one suits you best, mortal. So then, which will it be?
Sword, staff, or daggers? I guess the sword.
An excellent choice, child of dust. Speak with me when you're ready to have this special sword forged.
Do you see my character's face, that cheesy grin?
You have returned with a shattered weapon? No. Wait right here while I just... Yes. And then, this goes here. And finally... here it is. Do not forget your promise, mortal. Use it well.
Which knight in Nera?
Now you have a weapon forged with all the anger and hatred we hold for Anira. Use it to crush her. Save us from this miserable existence.
Okay. Not super impressive. A lot of utility slots. I don't plan on using that. I'll hold on to it just in case the quests are interconnected. Maybe they can upgrade it further. We'll see. I doubt that's the case though, because if they were interconnected like that, I'm sure that he would have sent me to the next quest giver, which he did not.
Come closer.
What? There we go. It's weird. Master Fereglin.
You are not the witch knight Anira. Not even Tuatha Deon. Get back, child of dust.
Why are you down here? You are no friend to the Tuatha. What business do you have here? Speak, now!
Alright, calm down, buddy. Beln.
Ha, the deluded fool. He thinks he can deny who he is. But Belny will always be Tuatha.
Belne. Cann-Rane.
Anira keeps us Master Makers here as her workers, ready to do Gadfrow's bidding in a blink. We'll just have to wait and see how long that lasts.
Fereglin.
I am far from my home and the distance enfeebles me, like the aging of mortals. I despise it as much as I despise them. But it's my sacrifice to the god under the mountain.
Gadflow.
That insect ordered those like Anira to do his bidding. He lacks the dignity to take care of his own treacherous deeds.
A god under the mountain.
Tirnoch, our herald triumphant, our morning sun, our destiny.
Master Makers.
I see Belny has managed to craft you a great weapon. I may be able to craft something helpful as well, mortal, but only to be rid of Anira. And Kiftel, well, the Prismere seems to be taking her. Not sure if there's anything to be done about that.
Sage crafting.
That is the mortal word for it, yes. We are able to assist with gems on your arms and armor, if we are so inclined.
The war.
Yes, murder and bloodshed, defilement and glory. Who will win, who shall suffer defeat? Seems like quite the predicament. I'm fine to just follow the saga.
Tuatha.
The god under the mountain has made us his favored children, and decreed that children of dust are enemies.
A witch knight, Anira.
Our heart is frozen, like the ice of 1,000 winters melded together. I certainly do not appreciate her using that as an advantage over me.
Aren't you imprisoned?
Imprisoned? Oh, you make me laugh, mortal. And that surely doesn't happen often here. I see you've been talking to that lackey Beldy. Rest assured, mortal, the only reason I've yet to kill you is because I've grown tired of orders.
Alright, what's your plan?
There is a rare gemstone I could craft, which, when socketed to the appropriate weapon, would be incredibly harmful to Anira. You, mortal, need only to bring me the ingredients. It is a small enough task. And I can see that Belny has already forged you a suitable weapon to which we can socket the gem.
Well, that was a lucky guess. Alright, a witch knight, Anira.
She gives me orders here. A powerful witch knight one would not want to cross. I do not wish to live in her shadow any longer. How can she keep us here?
Alright, what do I get in return?
You get to keep that head of yours, assuming it's of any importance. And I can offer you my services in addition to helping you obtain and socket the rare gem.
What is required to make the gem?
This is a unique gem that only one so talented as myself has the proper training to craft for you. Therefore, it will require raw Prismere shards, 3 to be exact. Bring the raw Prismere shards to me and I can create the gem.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. Should I loop back around this way first? I don't see why not. Alright, doesn't seem like that door is going to open for me. Gotta go around the other way. Oh, there's a merchant over here. Master Kiftal.
You are the child of dust I heard many things about. Please, will you not end my suffering? Only through my death will so many others be saved.
Well, let's shop first. Grab all your healing. Alchemy.
You mean the making of potions? My kind's work is different than yours, but its nature is the same.
A Cann-Rane.
This place was here long before even the House of Vengeance. We left it be until Godflow needed space to build and plan in secret. He put us Master Makers here, under the Witch Knight Anira's supervision.
Gadflow.
The people who chose to defy him were given potions of disease and sickness, wrought by my own hands. All because Godflow wanted them to fade slowly and painfully out of this world.
Kiftal.
I'm so full of shame for what I have done. I will forever be making amends.
Master Makers.
So, Belny was able to craft you a powerful weapon. It is beautiful. All his work is. Faraglin may have something he can add to it. You should speak to him. He loathes being here, and would help if it meant he could be freed of Anira's grip.
The war.
I think about it every day, and hope only for the best outcome. There's so much hatred and hurt. Nothing good can come of that.
Tirnoch.
The god under the mountain. Instead of worship, the Tuatha should fear Tirnoch.
And Witch Knight Anira.
She can cross the magic barrier that she sleeps behind, but we cannot ever move past it to reach her. Thus, we have been unable to sway things in our favor.
Alright. That's one of 3 pieces. So that's the other exit. We'll go check that out real fast. Just so we can grab the chest. Alright, 2 out of 3 pieces. Who cares what this plant is over here? It's a little out of the way. That was just, what, cripple spore or whatever it's called? It's always cool finding those plants, the ones that drop the Essence of Fate, because they're always in really cool hidden locations. And this is a really cool hallway. Dungeon thing is one of the coolest ones we found in Alabastra so far.
Oh, look! It listens well. Here, take this. You'll want to speak with Keftel over there. I cannot take her ramblings much longer. If you tell her you came to help, that should shut her up.
Alright, which Knight of Nero?
There is much more to be done if we are to eradicate her completely.
Master Makers.
Belny and I have helped you. Now you must reason with Kiftel to gain her trust. Once all 3 of us have given you what you need in exchange for your fetching abilities, we can take back our lives.
Kiftal.
She just goes on and on and on. Always the same thing, wishing to die, whining about her tasks, guilt about harming innocents, and more. If you could get her to make you a useful potion, you know, give her something to do a while, at least the rest of us could get some peace and quiet for once.
Okay, let's talk to her. Again.
Either it is finished at long last, and all is lost, or you are an assassin of remarkable skill. No matter how I have prayed for this moment, I beg you, cut me down, quiet me, send me to Ashara.
I'm not here to kill you.
The desecrations I have wrought haunt me. They addle my reveries and tear at my soul. As long as Witch Knight Anira holds her grip on Cann-Rane, we will be forced to do the Tuatha's bidding, and that means bringing harm to others in their name. And this I cannot do any longer.
Master Makers.
Belny and Farglen both helped you, child? Perhaps with my help you could vanquish Anira. No longer would the 3 of us be forced to craft for Gadflow's army.
Death is the only answer?
There is another, but I would ask it of no one. A fungus named Sorogweth grows not far from here. With it I could create a potion that would let one pass through the magical barrier Anira hides behind. If someone were to rid us of her...
I will get the Sargweth.
I see your heart is set. Bring me the Sorogweth. It will be growing in a damp environment nearby.
Sargweth fungus.
The Sorogweth fungus is a special type of mushroom that grows only in dark, damp spaces. It has rare and magical properties that make it useful for concocting powerful elixirs.
You cannot escape?
There are spells upon me that prevent it. I tried once before, but the Witch Knight caught me. I have begged Farglen for his help many times, but he just laughs and spits at my feet.
Is that the quest that I have active? So it wants me to leave the dungeon. Okay. I guess I can handle that. We'll finish clearing it out on our way to the exit. Oh, I can't go this way, can I? Well, that's super lame. I mean, there's some dark, damp places in this dungeon. I feel like the fungus could be in here somewhere. Oh, it's just right over here. That's not a big deal. There's no reason for me to have to exit the dungeon for that. They could have just slapped that in the dungeon somewhere. Could have extended the dungeon just a little bit to make it more of a challenge if they wanted to. Or heck, throw an Iscaro Tyrant in there to, you know, block me from getting it until I defeat it.
Let us feed the psycho.
Soon I will walk again beneath the ashen sky.
He wasn't wearing that outfit last time, right? That outfit looks really cool. Huge fan of it. Alright, bounty.
Like the swords and helms I wrought for them. We Master Makers are but weapons, twisted in these maddened children's grasps.
The war.
The blood of too many paints the lands red. At least I do not have to bear witness to this madness.
And Tuatha.
I do not know what they want anymore. They and their unseen god. Fate smile upon you more.
It's a really cool outfit. It's kind of like Solus's from Dragon Age Inquisition, which he doesn't get till the Trespasser expansion. But it's easily the coolest armor in the game.
Sorogweth? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, now that which is evil can be done away with. Now to the mortar and pestle with the Saragweth. A dash of powder here, a drop of potion there. Here is the potion. Drink this, and you will be able to shut down Anira's magical barrier. Destroy her, mortal. End this.
Witch Knight Anira.
As hard and cruel as the spear she wields. All here fear her foul moons.
Potions.
Yes, you may use this workbench to craft some of your own if you wish.
Master Makers.
You have earned the trust of all three of us. Please, use this, and the things we have rewarded you with, to destroy the Witch Knight.
Cann-Rane.
I feel safer already in this place, knowing there is someone who can do what must be done.
And where is the barrier?
Not far from here. Large and obtrusive, it will be blocking your path. Can't miss it. Be safe, and cut her down swiftly. So long.
Okay. What armor did I pick up? Oh, the Legs of the Ascendant. Alright, where is that potion? I can't equip it. Okay. Well, let's Use the sword he gave us. This gem crafted by Master Farragilm can be socketed into a special weapon to aid in the defeat of which knight? Nira, okay. Plus 15% damage versus Tuatha? Sure. Is it daytime or nighttime? I assume that counts as daytime. I assume it's like 8 to 8 for night. So we should be there before nightfall, I assume. Okay, don't interrupt me. Thank you. Well, that was super easy. I see the appeal of the longsword. How fast it is. Cool, maybe using the sword that I... Well, I'm using a sword to kill her. Alright, well that was easy. Bunch of chests in here. If I found the last piece of the Aegon set last episode, I'm sure I would have found it in here. Maybe not, because I'm not finding any other set pieces, so maybe that's not the case. Alright, we're gonna swap back to my hammer. We're gonna swap back to my hammer. Now we're gonna swap back to my hammer. It is a shame the Mystic Hammer isn't better than it is, because I could use that with this armor set and be Aegon reincarnated.
Done then? I free? I can hardly comprehend this. It has been so long, so much time, wanting to die. Free as we are, all our resources are down here in these ruins. I think perhaps we will stay a while and see who it is we can really be. You must take this as a token of our gratitude. It is from all of us, we three.
Alright, which knight of Nira?
How the darkness has been lifted from my mind with the defeat of Anira. I can see more clearly than ever. I will be able to use my skills to heal now.
Cann-Rane.
You have made this place more of a home than the prison it once felt like. We will stay here in this, our new home, and do what it is we do best. Please, come see us down here when you have need of our services.
Doesn't do more damage, but I guess the physical damage isn't calculated on the hammer itself. So I do get 15% more critical damage, so that's for another 30. So that is more damage than the Fist of Krios. And I also get that 15% chance to critical hit. So I think this is actually better. That 25% stun duration and plus 10% chance to stun is really good. I do think this is better because of that physical damage percentage, which I'm pretty sure isn't calculated on the hammer. It's just, that's a generic buff to my entire character. So, used by Nirth, the Hammer of the House of Vengeance, to attempt to kill his master. Finally, with his renouncement of his position, the hammer has been passed on. Oh, that's really sleek looking. It almost looks sci-fi. Yeah, we'll rock this.
So long.
I think it's fitting to kill Gadflow with this as well, since it's created by a group of, well, except for this guy. The other two are anti-Tuatha.
If it's not the lowly mortals still running around.
Cann-Rane.
It is rather strange how I feel a connection to this place now. To be forced to stay here was horrid. And given the option now that Anira is gone, well, I may just find solace in this place.
Witch Knight Anira.
I find this outcome to my liking. And thank you.
Witch Knight Anira.
No more of her meddling in the affairs of us Master Makers.
Master Makers.
You have earned the trust of all three of us. Please, use this and the things we have rewarded you with to finish the Witch Knight.
Kiftal.
It appears Kiftal will stay and create helpful things. That's all she's wanted to do since she came here. You, mortal, are a rare one. Not many of us would have done as you did for her. For all of us.
Let's go talk to Belny, and then we'll exit the dungeon, and all that's left is the House of Vengeance and the way forward.
Soon I will walk again beneath the ashen sky.
Oh, he has nothing to say. He actually lost an option. Because he had 3 dialogue options up to that point. I do think the other hammer looks a little cooler, but this one does look really cool. It's a shame we never found the, like that glacial hammer. The one that the Jotuns use. So I know that you can find a hammer like that. I'm not sure if it's a DLC item or not. Which if it's... It could be a Teeth of Naros weapon, which would mean that... That'd explain why I haven't found it yet.
It's a shame to ruin the stone gardens with blood.
Right, how tough is the cur?
Let's see. We've got an aging hero and an ageless rogue and a faithless god among mortals. We might have half a chance, at best.
Okay. Oh, I assume a Garth and... There's the Garth one inside. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here, and the next one will enter the House of Vengeance. Wait, I don't have the proper key? Okay, and I'm a little concerned. Also, alright, so we have the plus 6% critical hit damage with magic. So that, yeah, Bale is probably gonna be a whole region, right? Because we still have to get the bonus there. We're missing one of the winter lore stones. For ice resist, which you don't see a lot of ice damage, it's usually just sprites. Because the regular mages use fire and those tornadoes. Alright, so I don't know how to get into the House of Vengeance. I guess I'll figure that out off camera, and then in the next one we'll enter the house, hopefully. I'm hoping it's not bugged out. Maybe I have to speak to a Garth, he's all the way back there. Yeah, we'll probably have to escort him up here, since I didn't really do the quest with him. And some NPCs, you have to be within a certain range for them to push forward, so I'll probably have to follow him up here. Either way, I'm going to call the episode here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.